Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at another cold one. Chilly, about 34 or so. Sunny today. Tomorrow, a little warmer. We get up to about 46, 47. Mix of sun and clouds, so maybe we get on a little trend. But, yeah, last couple days, a little breezy, a little chilly. I know. Went for a walk yesterday with my daughter Abigail and walked around. And, man, 2 jackets, a wool hat, hoods, the whole thing. Face was freezing, but good exercise out there. But, man, it was breezy. For sure. Reminder, August 16th, we got our big show at the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill. We got a few summer shows we'll be announcing, but we started it off with a doozy. Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, DJ Deuce, August 16th. That's a Saturday, mid-August. What a way to kind of get towards September, right? I'm not thinking about Labor Day yet, but, man, that mid-August Saturday is a great day to get some of those last party moments in. And we're going to have a good time. Ticketmaster.com, Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill, part of the Maggio Environmental Summer Concert Series. So scientists have created a banana that stays fresh for 12 hours after opening. This is in the UK. You could peel it, and then 12 hours does not turn brown. So you could put it in fruit salad, won't get brown or mushy, and it'll last a little bit. Even at 24 hours, the new variety will have 30% less browning than a traditional banana. Everything else is the same. Same taste, smell, sweetness, texture, just with edited genes. And that is slightly controversial. So the scientists say it is not a GMO because they didn't introduce any foreign genetic material. Allegedly nothing foreign. They said they made changes to the banana's existing genes by, quote, disabling the ones that create the enzyme that browns the banana. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Doesn't that mean you have to add something or do something to it that is different? I mean, they're saying they're not adding any chemicals per se. The new bananas, if you're into it, will launch later this month in several countries, including here in the U.S. and Canada, by the way. Coincidentally, they won't be available in Britain where they were invented, at least not yet. Britain currently bans the sale of genetically edited plants and fruits, but no, it's okay over here. It's fine. By the way, I don't know how you'd know which bananas are the new ones. Are they going to have like a special sticker on it? I don't know. I'm not a banana guy to begin with, so if you go try this out at some point and it works and you're feeling okay a couple years later, let me know. And then there's this story which started bad but turned out to be good. A woman in San Bernardino, I'm having a problem here. Oh, San Bernardino. I get that right? Bernardino? San Bernardino? California? Used bolt cutters to break into an animal shelter on Wednesday and set 24 dogs free. There's security footage of her leaving while a bunch of dogs follow her out. Happened about 3:30 in the morning. A security guard saw loose dogs running around, called the cops, and so they arrested a woman nearby after they found several of the dogs with her. Last we heard, they hadn't officially said it was that woman. They called her a person of interest. All right. The shelter managed to round up all but one of the dogs. Hope that that last dog is okay. But they managed to round up basically all the dogs. And believe it or not, this might be a good thing that this happened, because a ton of people saw the story on the local news and reached out to adopt, I believe, like all of the dogs. At least one of the dogs had already been adopted out right after, and there were phone calls about a lot of the dogs. So maybe a bad thing turns out to be a good thing. I wish they would find that last pup. That is sad, but maybe they will all find a good home now. That'll be good. Your national days today. Got a few. National Read Across America Day. It's Dr. Seuss Day. It marks his birthday. The official birthday, March 2nd. But if it falls on a weekend, then they use the nearest school day. And it encourages kids to read, and they do a whole Dr. Seuss week usually in schools. National Soup It Forward Day. supposed to make a soup and give it to somebody. Make a nice homemade soup, or, just open the Campbell's and heat it up, whatever it is. Nice warm soup, and give it to someone that needs it. National Mulled Wine Day. Not a huge fan of wine to begin with, puts me to sleep, but mulled wine, a hot mug of mulled wine around the wintertime, supposed to hit the spot, okay. National Cold Cuts Day. I've had too many cold cuts to count in my lifetime. I apologize to my body for having all those cold cuts, which I continue to eat to this day. National I Want You to Be Happy Day. That's a nice thought, all right? Everyone put a smile on someone's face and tell them you want them to be happy. And it's National Anthem Day. Literally, the national anthem. The day that the Star-Spangled Banner was adopted in 1931, written by Francis Scott Key as the official national anthem. Now, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, Ingrid Andress. And by the way, when I tell you this story, I'm just telling you because it's newsworthy. I love Ingrid Andress. I think she's very good music. Her songs, we played a couple of hit songs from her, still do. And she had an issue, was it a year ago? She was at the baseball home run derby, I guess almost a year ago, midsummer. And she did the national anthem, and she was very drunk, and it was horrible, and she checked herself into rehab, and we haven't heard from her since. She canceled a tour, a lot of stuff. She was supposed to come to town. I think she was going to be locally here and had to cancel and all those things. So she decided to make a comeback last week or over the weekend, and her PR people let her do another national anthem. She did the Colorado Avalanche hockey game the other night. Now, while it wasn't horrendous, it was okay. By any standard, I've heard worse. I've definitely heard worse by her. But seriously, I've heard worse national anthems in my lifetime. But it wasn't that great. And it's not just me. And I'm not trying to pick on her. I actually wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't National Anthem Day. But Ingrid Andress, so talented. I'm not sure why her people would put her in that position again when she just doesn't kill the anthem. The anthem is a tough thing. And if you can't crush it, you probably shouldn't do it. But wasn't horrible, wasn't the worst I've ever heard. It was better than the debacle last summer, but maybe not something she wants to put herself in a position to do. It is National Anthem Day. There you go. Some good news. Let's round it out. A school bus driver near Cleveland saved 15 kids on Thursday after their bus burst into flames. Officials said there was some kind of mechanical issue. The fire started behind one of the back wheels. The whole bus was gutted by flames. Driver got everybody out, nobody hurt. A guy in Michigan bought his dad a lottery ticket for his birthday. It hit for $1.1 million. He said his dad used to buy tickets at a specific liquor store, so that's where he went and got this one. And last one, a woman in England, Mary Thomas, just turned 107 years old. She's from Jamaica, but moved to the UK in her 70s. Her husband passed 30 years ago. They had 8 kids together. She now has 25 grandchildren, 40 great-grandchildren, 25 great-great-grandchildren, and get this, 5 great-great-great-grandkids. Incredible. 107 in the UK. And there you have it. Maybe feel good as we part ways. I am here till 10 o'clock. We got a lot of music, though, coming up. As always, 9 o'clock hour. We start a ton of music. Then Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, Jay Letterman, and brand new show, Elena, tonight. 8 to midnight it starts. She'll have co-host Drew Baldridge on this week with her as we debut the show. Very excited about it. Chilly, about 34 or so today, warming up a touch tomorrow. Phathead and Cande, My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.